Episode 5 with your Detroit Pistons in the Curry era. We will see what we're running with a game plan. So they want to start Jackson. I'm down with either having, I'm almost down with having Melton be the starter. Maxey needs minutes. So I'll probably take Tyreek's minutes away. I'm gonna give Maxey, 13. Yep, let's do that. Player mentorship. Alright. Alright, let's start with Tobias. Who will Tobias work with? He could almost work with Boucher. You can work with Hansen. No, he could work with Tyreek. Those two together wouldn't be bad. Drummond, hopefully he can work with. Oh, he can't work with Hansen. Alright, so let's switch. Then Drummond will go with. Could almost go with Boucher. Could go with. Yeah, but that's not his type of game. Alright, let's just get him going with Boucher. OG. Who's OG gonna line up with? He's 23. I guess Tyreek Evans. Kevin Looney. He's saying he won't resign, so we're gonna have to kind of look at that, I guess, and monitor that situation. Herstein. He can work with. Actually, I think he can work with Drummond. Stanley Johnson. I think Caldwell Pope's already getting used. Nope. Harris Maxey. You can go with Melton. Patrick Williams. He can go with. Stanley Johnson. I don't know if we got the space to do it with Boucher, but if we do. I think, yeah, we're using him. Just for fun? Yeah, we ran into slots. Alright. We'll check out contracts. Reggie saying he will resign. Looney saying he's refusing to resign. Tobias Harris is gonna start. Looney saying he's refusing. And I'm pretty sure he's not an RFA after this, no. Alright, so let's see if he changes his mind throughout the season. Alright, Reggie Jackson's hurt. This is giving Maxey his big shot. Rookie Tyrese Maxey. Oh, Maxey broke his hand. Before he did that, though, he was falling. Now it's Melton's shot. Second year player. Reggie's fully healed, but Melton's going to get the start. Reggie's just going downhill bad for us. Dang. Decline. We have Tyrese Maxey. We're going to build around. Hopefully he just develops. He's getting close to being coming back. Now he's back. Alright, Maxey's playing. Jackson's on the bench now. So Jackson's sitting on the bench on a 2-year deal. You know, Melton's looking good. I'm thinking of some trade ideas. I think I might have an idea. Melton's catching fire. Might be the time to kind of. Oh, there goes that plan. Way out the window. So I was gonna. Yeah, we're not doing that now. He's out for the season, the whole season. So we're gonna go to free agency, see what there is for point guards that we can afford. Any actual players? It's kind of the rule. We gotta stay away from these creative players until it's time for creative players. Matthew Dellavedova, he was with us last year. We'll bring him back in this year. Um, Alright, so I guess we're just gonna see what Looney goes for on the trade market. Because if he has some value, we could maybe do something with him. Like Daniel Gafford would be sick. Daniel Gafford. 2 years younger. We could have him as a power forward. But we don't need to bring in two centers. Like, what we need is a power forward. So we kind of want a power forward for a power forward. Eric Favors on an extension. Frank. go. Simulate through date. Simmons, another MVP. LaMelo, Rookie of the Year. And Sixth Man of the Year. Shoot. Alright. Any respect in Detroit? You know, Andre Drummond finally gets some respect. Second all defensive team. And none of our rookies getting any love. We don't gotta do the play-in, so we can simulate play-in. And we'll check how the team did. Reggie Jackson. You know, he still produces for us. Caldwell Pope. Tyreek Evans starting. You know, if they're doing this because they're hot right now. Patrick Williams. He's looking like he could be a stud for us. Yeah, Max, he's looking like he could be the future for us. Henson's getting minutes. Stanley Johnson's hurt. And Melton's hurt. Alright, let's see what we can do. Round 1 against Orlando. And we're going to take a close one in game number 1. Reggie Jackson, 26 points. Alright, he really showed up. I was kind of questioning them having him starting over Maxey, but let's let the vet do his thing. Maxey, 13 and 17 though. Looking pretty good. The Magic have Zion and Shea. And Donovan Mitchell. Wow, that team's gonna be good. Yeah, alright. So the series tied up 1-1. Trying to get the lead back in the series, and we will. Reggie Jackson with 27. When the vet shows up, we usually get the win. Maxey showed up that time. Jackson kind of had a hard time shooting. But we still get the W. And now we're 1 win away from going to the second round. They take a close one. Beat us by 6. Williams, so 17 off the bench. OG's going to start. Reggie's still starting. But we'll give OG's defensive presence. And it's going to work for us. Caldwell Pope, 18 points for us. Jackson, 16. But we move on. We're going to the second round against the Milwaukee Bucks. Definitely not an easy matchup for us. We're going to lose a close one, but Giannis. They have Ayton as well with Middleton. Michael Beasley's over there. Naz Reid. Alright. Come on. Let's see if we can get... Alright, they want us to switch up our lineup some. Maxey's going to start. How's he been doing in the playoffs? Maxey's been on fire, so let's see what Maxey can do. Leading the Pistons. Will his offensive approach help us? And we lose that one. Maxey had 17 though. When you give him the minutes, he's playing hard, but we're trying not to get swept by the Bucks. We'll play the last 340. We're down by 10. It's not looking good for the Pistons. Once again, another early play. Well, we haven't really got to find our success yet. But we kind of have the pieces now. We're starting to get our pieces lined up, which is going to help us for the future quite a bit. Middleton's draining that. Right now we're playing like a big ball lineup right now. They have Williams being the point guard.
Outside, Williams.
Oh, we'll have Boucher.
Back to Looney. Now Williams. 5 to shoot. Goes again.
Oh.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the
Such
ball.
a weird lineup we have going out right now.
Here's Red. Beyond the arc. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
Alright, let's switch up this lineup. This lineup sucks.
What a contribution.
Yeah, whatever they're doing,
Let's get our guys out.
it's not working. You're going to have to mix things up.
Alright.
A little less predictable.
Let's get Maxey out here. Caldwell Pope. OG. Tobias. And Drummond. Pretty much a whole switch up for us.
OG Anunoby comes in for Looney. Caldwell Pope's checked in for Boucher, and it's Maxey in for Williams. Isaac, he's checked in for
Oh, that was a
Beasley
bad
for Simons.
shot attempt for
Let's
me
go
with
down to the
OG.
sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Oh, Maxey with the steal.
He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to
Drummond
fight
got
for one
that.
another right now."
And Allie, thanks.
He must
Now
have
it's a 10-point
visualized
game.
this one because everything is falling.
Milwaukee leading by 10. 1:56 left to play in the fourth. From downtown. Ooh, it misses. Time running out for the Pistons. Anunoby.
Oh, he's hitting that.
He sinks the triple.
He's hitting that triple.
Since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And up the court come the Pistons on the
Tobias Harris.
Oh, it's off
No.
target.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Dang, we're just running shotgun basketball right now.
Scores. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Now Harris. And
That's a
stolen by
bad
Antetokounmpo.
pass.
Aiden outside. Bucket. Straight in.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms.
All I can say is next season's gonna be better.
Round for the Bucks.
Boy, this was one physical
Thankfully.
game, guys.
Because this has been a
Advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless
struggle.
inside as a result.
They just owned this series from the start. A clean.
It's been a struggle. Hopefully they win the championship so we don't feel too bad about ourselves, and they do. Giannis, MVP of the finals. You know, we're going to make Carmelo play a little bit longer. Same with Carroll. Staff retirements. Hall of Fame. Dwight gets his jersey retired. Are we gonna get any lottery help here? Doesn't look like it. We have the 27th pick and the 29th pick. Those picks didn't help us at all. And we have the 23rd pick. Yeah, that wasn't a good draft. Lottery. Head coach. You know, we want to obviously bring back him. But we need backup options. Just in case it doesn't work. Assistant GM. Alright. Now we need some backups.
Alright, brothers and sisters.
We might miss out on some coaches. Not looking good for us.
Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said.
Is there anyone?
Like I said.
Alright. Just a 1 year. Just a 1 year. We'll head up to the draft. This is the draft of Mobley, Barnes, Cade, Jalen.
Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said.
Obviously, right, go for Cade, but I want to do this different. We're not going to have Cade, just like how we didn't go after Isaiah Stewart. We're going in a different direction, seeing what we can do. No, this draft, though, it's not... Like, obviously getting Mobley or someone would be great, but... Same with Giddy. We can see what we can do for trades. Like, first we can see what we can get packaging up all those. What if we package those up with a player? What about Stanley Johnson? What about Kevin Looney? Alright, let's just send to our pick and then see if we can get any trades that way.
Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said.
Alright, it's time we get a
Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty
like a decent power forward for the team.
like I said. Yeah, let's get on down to nitty gritty like I said.
What about him and Stanley Johnson? Jalen Johnson. And Ricky Rubio. We don't really need Ricky Rubio, but we could flip him. I like Jalen Johnson. I think, yeah, I like Jalen Johnson. We're giving up Stanley Johnson for Johnson, but I don't think he's the right fit for the team. We're getting rid of some cap. We're gonna move Rubio, even though Rubio would be our best point guard. Well, Milton's back. I think him and Maxey can run it with Jackson being the backup. Now I'm curious what we can get for Rubio. And maybe Williams just... What? Okay, let's try Rubio with picks. Carmelo and Buddy Hield. Tyus Jones would help us. What if we kept our 23rd, got rid of the other two? Quentin Grimes and a first. Quentin Grimes could be good. Isaiah Jackson. Island. A 1-year Bledsoe. We could get Precious. But we don't need... Ooh. Yeah, let's just do that. Two unprotected picks from them. And then we're going to make our pick. Trey Murphy wouldn't be bad. I just want to see who we're kind of running with. Like Maxey, Jackson, Melton. That's our point guards. I guess we could use a young shooting guard. We don't really have that, do we? Moses Moody might be the pick for us. Trey Murphy would obviously be good, but we don't really need a point guard. Or a power forward, sorry. Josh Christopher. Yeah, I think Cam Thomas. Dang, Cam Thomas is close. Trey, man. Cam Thomas. Or Moody, that's the gritty 3-point shooter, high flying post scorer. I think we take... Oh, so close. I think we're going with Cam Thomas. He's going to be a point or a shooting guard for us, though. So Jalen Johnson and Cam Thomas. Melton will accept that even though he's hurt. He'll be back. Boucher. I'll still do that for Boucher, unless we can just get him. Like, we have money to make something. We could go after CJ McCollum. We could go after D Rose. Campaign. Alright. Let's check out the roster. There, Cam Thomas and Caldwell Pope. Tyrese Maxey with, like, if we traded Jackson, we'd have so much more money. Small forwards, power forwards. Is there a trade for Jackson out there? Milwaukee's willing to give us a first. Utah's willing to give us a first. Lakers first. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, so we could, yeah, he's out for another 6 to 8 months. Almost a full season. So we'll bring in a good point guard. Max will be the backup. Alright, so we got some money. Try to bring in could bring in D Rose. We could bring in CJ McCollum. Boy, Markkinen. Yeah, some big offers coming towards him. Kuzma's there. We can try to get him. Are we able to get both CJ and Derrick Rose? I think it's only gonna let us bring in one. Like, we can bring in Rudy Gobert. You could go after Bam. Alright, we need a third center. That Lopez is good, but we could probably Might take some minutes. Jared Sullinger's there. Just bring in Sullinger. So that's 3 centers. Small forward with 3-3. Power forwards. Could bring in Booker. Alright, let's check out this roster. D Rose, Maxey. Should almost bring in another. Well, no, we have Cam Thomas, so no, we're good. CJ McCollum. So, Caldwell Pope's gonna be the 6th man. Which isn't bad. Hurst should take over Sullinger as the backup. Jalen Johnson should take over Booker. I'd say we're looking pretty good. Check out contracts, see if there's any extensions to do. Tobias is saying he will resign. Same with Melton, but what do you want, man? I think you're hurt. We'll wait. Harrison sign saying he'll resign. I'm okay keeping him on for that long. Harris is saying he'll resign, but we'll wait on him. Player progression. This is what we're kind of waiting to see. CJ McCollum an 86, Caldwell Pope an 81, OG an 80, Williams an 78. Rose goes down to a 78, but he's still good enough to start. With Maxey in behind him, who went up by 3. Thomas up by 3. Detroit could have the team. We could have the team to actually do something. You know, we didn't switch up much. Except we brought in some heat. So it's going to be interesting what we do. Chris Paul's retiring. But that is it for this episode. I'll catch you on the next one.